A new ordinance in Berkeley would ban natural gas stovetops. Instead, they'll all have to be electric.
KPIX 5's Susie Steimle live in Berkeley with a look at this proposal. Susie?
Well, Veronica and Alan, if this ordinance passes, which it is expected to next week in Berkeley, that means all small residential buildings would be impacted first. So the ones that are 3 stories or fewer would go first, and they would have to be all electric starting in 2020. But the sponsor of this ordinance says other buildings need to be electric ready because that's the direction California is going. At the Free House restaurant in Berkeley, cooking with gas is not just a turn of phrase.
The gas is better because it's more faster for the restaurant. The most the restaurant they use this kind of stuff, the conventional stuff, because the electric is a little bit slow for cooking.
A new ordinance would require new buildings to be all electric, so natural gas stovetops and gas-powered heat would be phased out.
We can do this, and we're going to end up with in a better place.
City Council member and sponsor of the ordinance, Kate Harrison, says in addition to reducing our dependence on fossil fuels, there's a safety risk that would be reduced as well.
Natural gas is dangerous. We all know about the San Bruno explosion. We know about the fires in Ridgecrest. We know what happens when a pipeline blows up.
According to the EPA, residential and commercial greenhouse gas emissions account for nearly 12% of all greenhouse gas emissions in the United States. In Berkeley, it accounts for 27% citywide. Harrison points out this ordinance runs parallel to statewide efforts to reduce carbon use in buildings.
State law says in 2030, 50% of our building stock should be all electric. So we're going to have to adapt sooner or later. So we were helping people get ready early.
So Jesus can keep his gas grill for now, but in the future, California's climate goals might slow things down in his kitchen. So as I mentioned, this is expected to pass, and that's mostly because there are 4 sponsors of this bill, including City Council member Kate Harrison, who you saw in the story. So that means only one other council member has to be persuaded for this to pass, and it does come up for a vote on Tuesday. Live in Berkeley, Susie Steimle, KPIX 5.